Hi and welcome to our second video of HipShipper. After we created our account at the first video, now I'm about to show you how to integrate and log in and into HipShipper and how to do the setup. So first of all, go to hipshipper.com and enter your account. After the login, we reach this screen with two tutorials that you can watch and understand how this system of HipShipper works. Now, the way to connect to HipShipper is to add an extension. I'm using Chrome over here, so I will add the Chrome extension. If you're working with Firefox, you can work with that. I add to Chrome the HipShipper extension. Good. And the second step would be to start the setup. Now you can see here this black mark. This is the extension. I click and I go to this green wheel over here to start and connect my eBay account. So here I do connect a new store. I put my user ID and I need to put the PayPal address as well. I click add eBay account. I will sign in. And now I need to confirm to HipShipper to connect my store via the HipShipper API. We click on agree and we move on to define our account. After you see that we have this line over here, we need to go back to the extension button and hit it. You will see four options over here. First of all is free international returns. You make sure it's not turned on. The second of all is ship to remote US addresses, which is APO and FPO. Make sure it's not selected. Express shipping is an option of HipShipper to handle an expedited shipping like overnights and things like that within the US. We don't want that as well. And the last option is to add profit on international shipping rates, which means if HipShipper will charge us $10 on international shipping, we can actually charge $12 from the customer. If you would like to add profit, you should click this on yes, and then you can put here fixed dollar price per deal or percents from the deal. I do not use that option. There is one important issue I would like to explain, and it's how the system works. HipShipper not charging money from us. HipShipper will charge the money from the buyer. I will show you after we're done with the setup. I will show you exactly how it looks like. I will show you exactly how it looks like from this moment on our store that we only had the option to ship within the United States. Now there is going to be another option that we ship worldwide. And now if someone from, let's say from Germany, would like to purchase one of our items, he will be able to put his location and HipShipper will show him how much they charge him. So HipShipper is absolutely free for us. One more thing I want to talk about, the free international returns. The reason we're not using that option is because each case has its own reasons, and I don't want you to find yourself automatically get a return from a distant country and you will need to pay for that automatically. I want us to have the ability to stop, to look into the detail of the return and then to decide how we're going to handle this. So if we decide that you're going to get a label, a prepaid label from Big Global through FedEx, that's okay. If we decide we want to use Hip Shipper services, we will decide, but I'm not going to use that automatically. After we made sure it's all here not marked, right now we need to set up what we came here for, is to set up the international rates, which is over here. Okay, so now once it's done, you see that we have option here to apply all policies. I will do that. I will do apply for all profiles, and I'll do finish setup. Now it takes some time, around half an hour, to get to see the policies on eBay. You can see now that it's on status update. Let's wait. Once it's ready, I will be able to show you the update. Meanwhile, while it's updating our shipping policies on eBay, let me walk you through the panels, the control panel they have over here, and I'll explain a little bit about it. First of all, here we had the option to choose the extensions. Here, if you click on profile settings, you have the ability to change your password to Hip Shipper. On the right side, you have the settings of the eBay accounts. You will be able to add eBay accounts. If you have few eBay accounts, you can have one Hip Shipper account and work with the rest of the eBay accounts. And you see that I have one account over here. If I click here on the extension, I will have the ability, you see the accounts, I can switch between my accounts. So currently I have only one account, but if you have few accounts, you can switch between these accounts and only have one Hip Shipper account, as I said. Okay, second of all, that you have here is a support button that you can click and send messages, technical support, orders on a live chat, and this one works very, very nice. And let's move on to the dashboard. At the dashboard, you will be able to see the status of your orders. Since we just opened this account, we won't see anything over here, but I want to explain about the shipping profit. Remember that I showed you the option to gain a little bit from shipping. You will be able to see it over here. Here you will have the international revenue in dollars of sales, how much money you made on shipping, orders shipped, pending, etc., and the international orders that you have. Now you probably ask, why not making money on shipping? The reason is simple. From my experience on eBay, I learned that customers, and maybe you think this same way as me, customer doesn't like to pay too much on international shipping. Now imagine that Hip Shipper gives them some type of a rate, and then you over this rate with few more dollars, so the buyer may actually consider the deal if he will see that the price is too high. This is why I'm choosing not to gain money on shipping, but again, it's not obligatory. If you would like to try that, you can go ahead and try that. On the second screen of orders, you will be able to see live orders. Currently we don't have, but you see that is comfortable from the eBay accounts, the dates, and you can see what is pending, what is awaiting payment. Some of these functions you can see at the Seller Hub. I advise you to manage all the eBay businesses within the Seller Hub. Only look here to see the international deals. Billing. On billing, I will explain more on our next video of Hip Shipper. There are few options here about the billing, so I will talk about that on the next video. Notifications from Hip Shipper, currently empty. Returns, if you choose Hip Shipper to handle your returns, you will see it over here, and a support button. As I said, we're not letting Hip Shipper deal with our returns automatically. Let's go back and see if we have an update on our account. I will go back here into settings, eBay accounts, and yep, I see that it's active now and the update is complete. Let's go ahead and see the update. Okay, so right now I came back to the eBay account. I will go to account business policies and I will see the new HIP shipper policy. Business policies. And as you can see over here, HS, a number, free shipping, HIP shipper, free shipping. This is actually a shipping policy that HIP shipper built, a new shipping policy that HIP shipper built for us. If I'll click on it, I will be able to see that the same characteristics from our regular policy are here. The same thing for the United States. It's free 2 business days, 1 up to 5 days. It's the same policy that we have done, free shipping. But if you will go to internationally, you will see here that there is a flat same cost to all buyers, and you will see $200 here. Now forget about the $200 that you see over here. There is here apply international shipping rate table, which this table is something that HIP shipper created. I click on view and now you can see for each country what will be the rate. So you can see that for countries in Africa it will cost $23. Another additional pound will cost $6.32. For Europe it will cost $23, and so on and so on. It's all depend on the weight, so make sure that the weight of the item is accurate, because if not, you are going to have some strange issues that maybe an item that you think is a light item and should cost around $20 to ship it, suddenly you will see something like $70 or $80, so no one will buy the item. So if you see that the item weight, if you don't think it's correct when you go to the catalog of products, please contact our support and check the weight for this item. Remember, you need to make sure that your listings are 100% perfect in order to gain sales. If you will have an item, a light item for Europe, that a buyer will pay $23, he will not pay $80. It won't work, just won't work. Different countries, you can see different table rates over here that HIP shipper created. United Kingdom $11, that's perfect. Let's go ahead and see an item. Okay, one more thing here is exclude shipping locations. Some countries that we're not shipping to, Afghanistan and mostly third world countries that we may have some problems with the shipping. I'll go back here to the business policies, and I see that currently I have 5 out of my 20 items that are went into this policy. I can move the items to this new policy, depend on what I choose to ship worldwide. For instance, me personally, I don't like to send worldwide items that are very fragile, or items that are can't be found in the destination country. For instance, I will not ship a leather wallet to Hong Kong because I know they have these stuff over there. But again, it's only me. If you want to enable all your items, it's great, go ahead and enable all your items. I like to control and I like to decide. So let's have a look which 5 items from our demo account are now liable and how it looks like. I clicked on 5, view 5 listed items, and here you can see these items are now liable for worldwide shipping. Let's go ahead and have a look at the coin holders. It's a coin holder for $F. This is the cost, and you can see that ship internationally will cost $33 according to the location. Let's go ahead to shipping and payments, and let's put here UK. Okay, let's put the UK over here. Get rates, and we can see that for UK he will need to add $17 in order to get this item. That's about it, my friends. This is it. This is how you do the HAPE Shipper setup. One more important thing is from now on that you go to your price monitor, make sure that items you would like to list with the HAPE Shipper policy to worldwide, that you choose the correct policy that I just show you at your account settings. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching the video. We will be happy to answer your questions on our Q&A sessions or contact support. Have all the best and good luck. Thank you.